Are you running out of staminas? You don't have enough staminas to run boss rally with your alliance? Well, not a problem. That's an easy fix. In today's video, I'll show you how to replenish your staminas and also to get free staminas to bulk it up in your inventory bag. So check it out. Welcome back. I have a little quick story to tell you. I quit Evony. I abandoned my account for roughly 2 years now. And I just recently came back like a month and a half ago. But the thing is, I came back to an empty account, to a zeroed out account. All my subsidy was gone, it was stolen. All my resource that I had open was withdrawn. All my troops are just disappear. I mean, they were zeroed out, they're killed anyways. But took me about roughly 3 weeks to recover all my troops because I've had some resources available in my bag, so I had to open all of them. But the thing about it is that I recover everything. I used to be 1.4 billion power at K39. I recover the 1.4 billion power. Plus, within that month, I went from K39 to K42. And as you can see, I am currently upgrading my K43 wall, and I'm telling you, I'm not doing all this. I'm not using any of my resource. As you can see, I'm going to open up my inventory bag right now, and I'm going to show you my resource. My resource is still the same. Okay, I used the resource from my alt account, which I level when I got back from K1 to K40. It took me roughly 3 weeks. While during the time I recover my zeroed account, I recover back to 1.4 billion power. I also created another account and start from K1 to K40 within 3 weeks. And that's a lot of boss running. I run boss on multiple accounts. Luckily, I have a big alliance that constantly running boss 24/7. So, but the thing is this, is that before, back during the COVID season, there was no such thing as auto rally. So Evony just, I don't know when, probably the time that I was gone, Evony decided to release a basically auto join. So you can join with one soldier or, a pre-selected preset, and then you click join. And then of course, it gives you a remaining auto join time of 8 hours. That's the downfall of it, is that you have to keep on pressing start while it, deplete to like, 0 or something like that. You don't want to leave it at 0, because when you leave it at 0, it's going to be offline stamina cost to join, which is 2,000, and after the 2,000 it stop joining completely. So that's one of the good thing, and it's one of the bad thing. The good thing, it can auto join. You can leave, if you have a computer, laptop, if you have a cell phone, you just leave it on like 24/7 or so, it will auto join. But if you turn it off, it's going to be offline join for approximately 2,000 staminas. Afterward, that's it. It's not going to auto join anymore. But I know leaving your account open on your laptop, on your computer, or on your phone, all those staminas you're gonna have to consume, and it's a tough time to get staminas. You, of course, if you look at the package, the $9.99, you can see that they're selling $9.99 package for roughly about 40 of the 100 staminas. So how much money are you gonna down, to get to what I have? And currently, what I have is I have 24,100 182 of the 50 staminas, and 14,362 of the 100 staminas. Now, I didn't purchase this, okay? I didn't purchase it. And if I did purchase packs like this, imagine thousands and thousands of dollars that I'll put into it. It's just ridiculous. So here's the thing that I'm going to show you, tip and tricks from me to you to basically hoard those staminas and keep on hoarding it and keep on using this technique to get abundant of staminas. So the first thing I'm going to go into is the Hydra invasion. So you're going to go to Event Center, Activities, and then you're going to go to Hydra invasion. So this comes up about once a week or so. And then within those Hydra chests, I think level 1 to level, I don't know what, level 6. In those Hydra chests, there's going to give you all these random resources or random items. But the one thing I'm looking for, the three things I'm looking for is 1, the chips, the speed ups, and the resources. So with level 6 chests, it gives you 1 of each resources, 4 of the 3-hour speed up, and 3 of the 500 chips. Okay, so imagine running a rally with your alliance 24/7. You're gonna compile that up within 2 days of activities, Hydra running activities. You're gonna gather about like 600-700 of those chests, whether it's, you know, from level 2 or level 6 or level randoms, whatever your alliance Hydra boss hitting. You know, if they're hitting level 5 or something, that you can collect more. If they're hitting level 6, you're gonna collect level 6 more, whichever it is, you know. But I promise you, you're gonna get like roughly, if your alliance is running about, you know, like 24 hours a day boss rally, you know, because there are time difference, I guarantee you that you will get roughly about 600 of, I mean, the total, I'm just specifically pointing to like a level 5 Hydra or something like that. You're gonna get like 600 chests. And if it's total count, you're gonna get roughly like about 1,000 or more chests. So within those chests, when you open up, you're gonna get chips, right? So here's the thing to get stamina. Once you get all those chips, you open up the Hydra chest and you get all those chips. So what happens is that you're gonna go to the tavern, you're gonna go to the Wheel of Fortune, and you're gonna hit the 100 spins. So I'm gonna hit 100 spin right now, and this gives me 1 of the 500 gems. This gives me 1 of the 100 staminas. This gives me 1 of the 50 staminas, and 1 of the 50 gems, and so on like that. So now the gems and the staminas, it randomized, you know, randomly. It can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5, you know, all the stuff like that. It's not literally quantity 1. Sometimes you don't even have any, but you know, you just have to spin the Hydra chest to get all those stamina replenishment, you know. Also on top of that, you're getting gems too, you know, and you're using gems to get staminas, right? So along the line, there's gonna be an epic hunt package that pops up. Now there's no event, I'm not in that event, it doesn't pop up for me, but let me pull up the screenshot or the video if I have any. Let me see. Okay, so along the line, there's going to be a package that pop up on your screen. It's called Epic Hunt or something like that. But anyways, in that package there are 2 type of package. The first one is $9.99, and that package will give you I think roughly 75 staminas, and of course they will give you gems and other items too. But if you're gonna spend wisely, you know, don't dish out all these money for packages that are, you know, not really irrelevant, you know. But one of the package is that pops up is the Epic Hunt that I would recommend if you want to spend $9.99 for 75 of the 100 staminas. Once you purchase that, another package of the Epic Hunt will showed up, which is the $19.99. Okay, I mean, I don't have the event, or the package doesn't show up right now for me, but luckily I pre-recorded. Let me bring it up, try to find and bring it up for you. But the 1999 is it contained gems, every other items, and also it contained 150 staminas. Now, one little trick, okay, for you newbies or free to play, or probably people that have played this game for a long time, but probably along the line you forget. And I don't mind that. Everybody do forget sometime, but when you have a triple down, I recommend you use it. Double down is okay too, but I'd rather have triple down. So instead of just getting like a 75 or the 999 package, I get like I don't know, like 200 something, 300 staminas, something like that. And instead of 150 on a single purchase, if I triple down, I'll get roughly about 350, 400. Okay, so that's one of the package. That's what I call a value package, that if you're gonna spend your money on, you should spend it on that one. Okay, another event that comes up every week is basically the gift cards lucky box. Every time you rally a boss with your alliance, or basically just like go hunt for boss, these little gift cards will show up either in green, blue, red, purple, those type of colors. And when you compile them together, you can get all these from level 1 to level 9 lucky boxes. And one of the things that I'm looking for, if you're looking for gems, it's going to be a level 1 boss. It's going to be a level 1 box. If you're looking for staminas, it's going to be a level 9 box. Okay, that's in Roman numeric number. Okay, I don't have it on me right now. I think I opened all of it. But so anyways, if you basically save those level 1 boxes up, like let's say 130, when you open it, you're gonna get roughly 200 of the 100 gems, or 200 of the 200 gems, or whatever amount of gems that the system decided to give you. And for the level 9, if you open it up, it's going to give you a certain amount of the 100 gems. And that's how you compile all those staminas. Also it gives you staminas too, but that's how you bulk up your staminas and save the 100 staminas. Okay, I would use only my 50 staminas, and then I'll save my 100 staminas just in case there's an emergency where I depleted all my 50 staminas. I have the 100 staminas to fall back on. So another great way of earning staminas is through resource consumption. Right now, I have an event that is going on. If I go to valuable event and I scroll to the left, okay, so right now I completed all 4 level of the resource consumption, because I just upgraded my level 43 wall. Okay, 43 wall. So that cost me like billions, like 40, 50, 60, 70 billion resources. But anyways, if I click on resource consumption, as you can see for level 1, now this goes the same thing. It gives you the same thing on level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. It's just the points are getting higher and higher. But level 1, if you get 360 points, you get 8 of 100 staminas. You get 240 of the special resource chest, and you get 70 of the 3 hours. Now, if you get 720 points, you get 12 of the 100 staminas, 100 of the 1 million resource, and 200 of the 12 hours. And if you get 1080 points, you get 20 of 100 staminas, 200 of the 24 hours speed up, 100 of the 1 million resource, and so on, as you can see the list. And if you go to level 2, it's just the points risen a little bit more, but you're basically getting the same thing. So by the end of the day, you know, you get roughly about 500 staminas. You get roughly about 5,000 of the 100 resource and speed ups and other things, you know. So that's a great way of compiling and bulking up your staminas and saving it up for the all those 100 staminas that you'll be saving. Now there's another event called speed up consumption event. Okay, this is the resource. The other one is the speed up consumption event. I think this event will show up for me next week. I'm not sure, but during the time, what I noticed that a lot of player, what they do is that they spend their own resource and they're gonna upgrade on one of their buildings. You know, I wouldn't suggest that. You know, I don't want to spend my resource. I'd rather save it, and I use a different technique. You know, since it's a speed up consumptions, I can basically, you know, people can just use it to build troops and all stuff like that. I use it on buildings too, but a different type of building. I use it to upgrade my subcity. Let's go into subcity. So with the subcity, you're not using your own resource. You're just using the speed up to complete the building. So I'm gonna pick the one that's not max. So there's a Russia 30. I'm gonna click on it. I'm gonna click on the building, and of course I'm gonna, you know, just finish it. You know, finish construction, finish all the construction multiple times. If you're level 30, try to get up to level 35 castle. That's mean completing all the resource spot, all the camps, all the buildings, you know. And then once you do that, you're gonna go back to the valuable event and you're gonna claim all your prizes or rewards for that speed up consumption event. Now, if you have to spend, let's say you're out of, you have no choice, you have to spend that $9.99. Make sure that it's worth one, spend it during a triple down. Okay, so if I go in it, there is a package. I think it's valuable than any other package on here. And if you scroll all the way to the right, there's a package called Legend Maker Package. Okay, so you're getting a 66 of the 5,000 gems. You're getting 2 premium general. You're getting 5 of the fragment, Ascension exclusive fragment. You get every other thing. You get 140 Blood of Ares. Of course, Junior Blazon 85, 90 treasure box. And you scroll down a little bit more, you'll get 1,050 of the super resource chest, which is 1 million each of the resource: food, wood, stone, iron, and of course you have 60 staminas, you know. So this is a great value. Also, you have speed ups and other stuff like that. Monarch XP, General XP. I usually buy this if I'm in need. Now, there is another package that basically is more cheaper, more reliant. Okay, the $9.99 is your last resort. Okay, so to the left of it is a successive purchase benefits. So it gives you 5 days. Okay, I spent all of them actually. So day 1, you get 18 of the 5,000 gems, 50 of the 100 staminas, 180 of the super resource. Okay, but you're also getting every other item. Day number 2 is the same thing. You're getting 18 of the 5,000 gems, 20 of the 100 staminas, 180 resources, and every other items available. On the 3rd day, it's a little bit more. You're getting 34 of the 5,000 gems. You're getting 20 of the 100 staminas. You're getting 180 for the resource. On day 4, basically goes back down to 18 of the 5,000 gems, 20 of the 100 staminas, and 210 for the super resource. And on the 5th day, okay, the value change. It's no longer $4.99. It's going to be $9.99. The reason why this is that this, in the center of the screen, you're going to select your price. Okay, you could either choose the items, customized item lottery, or the general lottery. Okay, so with the $9.99 package, you get 38 of the 5,000 gems. You get 20 historical general fragment. You're getting 40 of the 100 staminas, 380 of the resource, and every other items available on here. Okay, this is what I call a super value package that is available in the value event. Okay, and when you get all those gems and you open it up, here's another thing. When you have all those gems, go to the black market, okay, and just refresh. Just keep on refreshing. Spend about 10-15 minutes a day. You know, if you have more time to spend on it, you know, refresh until a package show up, and that package will contain 10 of the 50 staminas. Right now I'm refreshing. So far I don't see it. It takes time. That's why you need at least 10-15 minutes. Here it is. So right here, 10 of the 50 stamina at 3,000. Right now, rebuy chance for me for today is 5. So I'm buy 1, buy 2, and then I go ahead and instant refresh it until I find another one. And you keep on doing this. Do this over and over and over. I know you're gonna get a little tired, a little bored, but you know, I mean, if you can find another way of doing this where you don't have to wink, you don't have to keep on pressing the button, then you know it'll be good. But right now I'm pressing the button. You see, now with all the package and with all the collection from Wheel of Fortune, all those gems, you're gonna end up having a lot of gems. You're gonna end up roughly having about 1.5 million, 2 million, 3 million or more. So I would suggest that you use those gems, invest it in the black market, and buy all those 50 staminas that shows up. Now, here's a little thing that you need to know, okay? If your black market is under level 36, the 50 gems quantity 1, that's mean 1 of the 50 gems gonna show up, okay? If you level to 36, that quantity 150 staminas, I mean not gems but staminas, it's not gonna show up, but instead it will show up quantity 10 of the 50 staminas. Just keep that in mind. If you are under level 36, it randomized, sometimes it shows up 10 of the 50 staminas, but it also show up 1 of the 50 staminas, not unless you upgrade your black market to level 36. Then this the 1 stamina is not going to show up anymore, but it show up 10 of the 50 staminas. Okay, another way of getting staminas for cheap by spending your gems, you go to the stores, go to items, go to war, and on the bottom right here, so 150 stamina will cost you 200 gems. Okay, now if you buy 10, it will cost you 2,000 gems. That's cheaper than the black market. Black market 10 give you 3,000. But here's the trick for in-store purchase. Okay, let's say earlier I showed you 1 for 200 gems, 10 for 2,000 gems. Now if I buy it, 1 stamina is 400 gems, and if I go to 10, I'll be 6,400 gems. Okay, so this right here, it refresh every day. So I would recommend that you go in the store, go to items, go to war, and then purchase your first 10 every day for the cheapest staminas. And that's how you compile all your staminas, you save your staminas, you know, for a better day. You save your 100 staminas, you use your 50 staminas, just like how I have mine right now. I have basically 24,253 staminas, of the 50 staminas, 14,364 of the 100 staminas. And I did this less than a month. Now you can do it too, you know. And this will constantly replenish if you keep on doing this. It takes time, of course, you know, it takes some dedication, but eventually you will have that amount. And I know a lot of players now, they're struggling like really bad, you know, waiting for that package, the epic package to pop up, or randomly just buying you know, packages just to have staminas. And that's pretty bad nowadays. You know, with this trick, you can also get your stamina for free. Oh, another thing I forgot before I go. If you go to activity center or event center activities and the dwarf's lucky apple, okay, now if on the bottom it says own, that means every time you run a rally or you down a boss, it's gonna give you witch points or something like that. Now there's 3 apples, 3 colors: red, yellow, and green. Okay, the red one provide resources. Okay, the yellow one provide speed ups. The green one provide a random item and of course staminas. But here's the thing: the green one takes at least 500 points, you know. But the stamina itself, you're not gonna get a lot. You're not gonna get that many, you know. But I would prefer to go with the red apple, because during the time I'm saving up resource also and getting a resource while running the boss rally. So as you can see, you know, I'm getting those staminas and I'm getting those, you know, chests with joining the boss today. Okay, and you can do this too, and trust me on this, it will work for you. And I hope all of this time you're seeking out to get more staminas, I hope this guide, you know, will help you compile and get a lot of staminas for you to down those boss or to join your alliance running bosses. Thanks for tuning in to Ghost Gaming 83. Remember, my name's Ghost. If you have not subscribed to our channel, you know, please do. It'll help us out. And I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, everyone.